Good morning, YouTube. Mark here with Jennifer, and today I am going on my first walk since I messed up my back 5 months ago, 6 months ago, I don't know, something like that. Way back in March. I'm going to go back to the Blackhawk Segment, and I'm going to finish that up. Jen doesn't feel like doing a hike today. It's a little too early for her. She isn't typically awake this early. But I'm going to go back there. I'm going to finish it up. It's just about 4 miles or something like that. I should be able to get it done in a couple hours. So that's the plan today, and I'll catch you up when I get there. Okay, so here I am. This is where Jen and I left off last time. I'm in Duff Road, and I'm going to start... Duff-in. She doesn't want to be on the video, she just wants to be heard. So anyway, I'm on Duffin Road. Jen and I came down on this side over here. I'm going to cross over and start heading kind of a northeasterly direction. So let's finish up this trail and I can mark it off. Alright, so here I am, I'm about ready to take off. Jen's about ready to take off. She's going to go to just a couple of quilt shops and waste some time until I call her and say, hey, come pick me up at the end of the trail. Okay, let's start going. I also want to say that this is a hunting season. And I think it's just turkey. Maybe deer bow hunting or something like that. So I got bright colors on. I do have a red shirt on if I need to put it on. But for now, I think I'm just going to stick with the blue. And we got about 4 miles or so to cover. And this is going to be a good test of my back. I don't have any big pack on, no 60 pounds, no nothing like that. I think that would be just overkill for my back right now. But I do have about 3.5 liters of water somewhere in there. So it is got a little heft to it, plus all my camera gear. But mid-October, leaves are turning colors. Should be a beautiful hike. Okay, I'm not very far from the road. I've only been walking for a few minutes. Looks like I got an intersection here. I got one trail that goes that way, I got another trail that goes that way. And if I remember right, there's a sign right here, but it's not actually showing me an arrow on which way to go. Being that the yellow is on this side, to me that's telling me this path. If it was on this side, I would say that means that path. So I'm going to go that way. So I was standing at the start of the trail. I went to go turn my GPS on so I can record the mileage. Wouldn't come on. So I dug around. I swore I had batteries. Couldn't find them. I gotta figure out what I'm going to do now about recording the mileage for this trail. I'll figure something out. I'll map it out on Google or something like that, and I'll just add it to my total. So no running total at the end of this one until I can get home and figure it all out. Frustrating. We haven't had a whole lot of rain recently. So I don't think the trail will be real muddy. Even the dew wasn't real heavy this morning. However, this is a fairly difficult trail, and so I gotta watch my footing, rocks, roots, things like that. Pretty rocky. I gotta watch my footing. Here, let me just show you what I just went down. Wasn't much. You can see the rocks, roots, all coming down, and there was this big drop off right there onto more rocks. Whew. And I almost stumbled twice. Just came across this wonderful little bench seating area here. But look at this nice little view behind me. That's not too bad. I could sit here all day. Beautiful. I love the colors. They're maybe a little bit beyond their full brightness, but still just a beautiful walk. Beautiful area. Love this. Not nearly as hilly as the past segment from my failed mission a few months back. It's a lot flatter. Don't get me wrong. There's still a few hills around, but and so far they've only been at the beginning. You know, everything I've been doing so far are just small, maybe 10-foot rises, and that's about it. I say we go check it out. So I'm on the path to the Pioneer Lime Kiln. I don't know anything about it, but I don't even know how far down it is, so I'm just hoping that it's not too far. So I'm no longer on the Ice Age trail. Well, I'm still on the right trail. Still don't know exactly how far down it is. It was just a quick stop up there at the lime kiln. Just took a quick picture and a little bit of a break. Getting back to the Ice Age trail. Still a little ways from it yet, but getting there. What that lime kiln is, and I'll show you the picture now, it's basically a hole dug out into the ground and then lined with granite stones. Then they throw just a crap load of brush on it. Trees, shrubs, whatever. On top of that, they put limestones. And then they light the brush and everything on fire, and then it doesn't say, I don't know exactly how it works, but the limestone, I don't know if it melts or extrudes the lime out of the rock. Then they collect the lime and they can use it for plaster, I think it was candles, soap, things like that. But it was kind of an interesting little sight. It was a little bit of disappointment just because it's so overgrown with thistles and weeds and stuff. And I wish they could come in and clean it out so you could see it better. But they even put a couple of benches up there just so you can sit down and relax. I'll tell you, it was a hike getting up there. It was on top of a pretty good sized hill. Well, there's my Ice Age trail crossing right there. So I'm back on the Ice Age. let's get moving forward. It does seem though that the woods have changed just a little bit. Just seems to be this section that I'm going through right now. Got a lot more evergreens in it. Check out these big, huge mushrooms. They look like balls and rocks and stuff like that, but they're mushrooms. That one's even split open. That's kind of interesting. Down tree over the path. Looks like I gotta do a little crawling. Definitely can't get over there to walk around it, and definitely can't go that way around it, so gotta go. It's one of those, can't go around it, can't go over it, gotta go under it. I'm glad I didn't record that. It's kind of ugly looking. Of course, then the trail just curves right around into the top of the tree, which is, wow, wouldn't you know it, over the trail. This looks a little more doable though. You know, I thought coming out here in the middle of October, I thought the mosquitoes would be gone, but they're still lingering around. Looks like the forest has become a replanted pine grove. I got a section here, it's just complete straight as an arrow. All the trees are lined up perfectly. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering, my back is holding up well. It's maybe getting a little fatigued. I might stop and take a little bit of ibuprofen. Or I might just slow down just a little bit. Alright, coming up to a road crossing for Bluff Road. Ooh. Bluff Road. Oh. Right back into the woods. Yeah, I can tell you, I couldn't have picked a better day to do this. This is beautiful. Alright, another road crossing. This is Highway H. And there's my wife texting me saying, "Are you dead yet?" Ooh, this segment could get a little trickier. I'm looking, that's a nice sized hill right behind me, and I think I go straight up it. Yeehaw! Once I get up there, I think I'm going to stop and take a little bit of a break. think that was the steepest hill I've climbed since the beginning of this trail. Kind of plateaued off right here. Got a nice little field across here. Another trail crossing here. Snowmobiles and horses prohibited in this area, and they're talking about the Ice Age Trail. I think this trail is fine for snowmobiles, horses, cross-country skiers, runners, bikers, and stuff like that. But we're not going on those, we're going to stay on Ice Age. Let's see here. We are here. And I've just got a little farther to go, not too much longer. Cool. Definitely after County H, it has definitely gotten a little more technical, a little more skilled climbing here. Rocky terrain stuff. Basically just like the stuff that you had at the beginning of the segment, it repeats towards the end here. Okay, so this trail is like right on the edge of the Kettle Moraine system. And I think I came across a kettle. Truthfully, I don't even know. I might actually be in the Kettle Moraine system. I'll have to look it up. But, okay, so I'm coming down this trail, and I noticed this huge valley down in through here. I mean, just look how deep that is. But it's high on this side, high on that side, high on this side, and I think, if I'm looking right through there, it looks like it comes up on there. So this might actually be a kettle. Hey, look at that, I found a bench. Time to sit down and suck down some water. This is a beautiful area. It's just a huge valley that runs down into there. And I tell you, I've seen nobody on the trail. I've heard people. I was walking along and heard some voices out in the woods, and they actually seemed kind of close. They must have been bushwhacking it through the heavy brush and stuff, because I was hearing. So I've now officially seen one person on the trail. Nice. Jen, sorry you didn't come with me. You're really missing this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's all I can say. Well, it looks like I'm coming to the end of my segment. I mean, I just took my break basically on the other side of that hill, and I came walking down and around here, and here's the van right over, the truck right over there. So, I officially got this segment done with. It was a wonderful, wonderful segment. Yeah, it's difficult. It's got its easy spots. It can get a little technical, but it was a lot of fun. Very beautiful, gorgeous day today. And look at that, my wife is waving at me. All right, well, it is well past noon. It's probably coming up on, what time is it, about 1 o'clock? Oh, almost 1:30. So, get this video done with. I'm gonna go get a little lunch. So I had no snacks. I don't want a lot of lunch, I just want a little lunch. So thanks again for watching. I'll put all my stats and everything at the end of this video once I figure out exactly how much I actually did. So this is Mark saying thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the road.